Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the front row 10 seconds of studio silence. Thank you very much. And Sir Paul, if you're listening and you fancy chatting about your kind of silence on front row, you know where we are. On tomorrow's front row, a look at George Orwell on the island of Jura. Join Kirsty live in Glasgow tomorrow at 7:15.
And always presented by Nick Ahad and produced by 18nov2025. In a few minutes, Nick Robinson discusses who the Chancellor should target for her tax rises in the budget in the Today debate.
I'm David Cannadine, and in a new series for Radio 4, I'm exploring the objects and emblems that embody the British Constitution.
There is no greater symbol of national unity than our Union Jack.
In each episode, I'll be uncovering the stories behind these different materials of state and asking how they speak to the past, present and future of British political history.
They're always going to be sources of discussion, debate and disagreement.
Materials of State begins on Monday afternoon at 1:45 on Radio 4 and BBC Sounds.
BBC News at 8 o'clock. The US House of Representatives has just voted to release files held by the Department of Justice relating to the sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. President Trump, who denies any wrongdoing in relation to Epstein, had called for his own party to support releasing the documents after weeks of claiming the vote was a distraction by Democrats. Our North America correspondent Nomia Iqbal is following developments on Capitol Hill.
It has gone over that threshold, which means that the House has passed the Epstein Files Transparency Act. It's not over. The next step will be for the Senate to take it up. The Senate Majority Leader John Thune will decide when that will be. The Republicans control the Senate. If it passes in the Senate, it will then land on Donald Trump's desk to sign.
The Chinese embassy in London has criticised what it called malicious slander after the security service MI5 raised the alarm about spying. MPs, peers and parliamentary staff have been warned about two figures on the networking site LinkedIn that are said to be trying to collect information for Beijing. The Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has told reporters at the White House that the murder of the dissident journalist Jamal Khashoggi was a huge mistake. Sitting alongside him, President Trump said the Saudi leader knew nothing about it, contradicting US intelligence at the time. Jamal Khashoggi was killed in Turkey by Saudi agents 7 years ago. Mr. Khashoggi's widow has demanded an apology and compensation. The resale of music, theatre and sports tickets for more than face value is set to be banned by the government to protect fans from overinflated prices. The measures have met with some concern from ticket touts and resale sites who say this could push customers onto unregulated platforms. Others, including fans and those in the events industry, have welcomed the plan. And a wild wolf has been filmed pulling crab traps from waters off Canada's west coast to eat the bait inside. Scientists believe it is the first evidence of the animal using tools. BBC News.
And on Radio 4, it's time for the Today debate. Let's go live to Nick Robinson with tonight's panel and the audience in the radio theatre here in Broadcasting House.
Thank you and good evening.